Texas. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, the hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 7 catches, 97 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They run it here with Edmonds. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his first touchdown of the new season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
Express 7. 49ers nothing. Matt Prater is set.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's Richie James on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And, partner, when you hear about a 6'5", 235, 240-pound quarterback, you don't often think of him being overlooked coming out of high school, do you? That's exactly what happened to Josh Allen. Overlooked. Ended up going to a junior college, Reedley Community College out in California, before matriculating to the University of Wyoming, and the Cowboys were so glad to get him.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Derrick Henry on the carry. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And
they'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Perhaps a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Murray now on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, and that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Third down and 17.
Murray with a third and long. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Express 10. 49ers nothing.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First down, San Francisco.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. An 8-yard gain.
Here's Allen to throw it.
At the 30.
Henry's got it out on the left side.
Allen's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Murray. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. So after the INT, it's Allen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And James has it. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Allen, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that will tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Murray now on first down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another San Antonio.
Throwing again, Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Javon Kinlaw gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Shotgun now from Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. Allen, no gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that makes it 14-10.
Kick is good.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Chase.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Prater's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Niners 14. Express 13.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So a very tight first half. We an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. And his 2 touchdowns, a big reason they're winning right now.
So meaningful when you score and it's got your team out there in front. Changes the complexion of everything you're doing. It's one thing to score in garbage time, but these count. This is a big deal, and he's making those types of plays. And I think they'll keep finding ways to get it to him.
I was just going to say probably going to go back to him. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Here's Allen. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Allen off the play fake. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Draw play. This is Henry. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
they'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown.
Deebo Samuel. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Mitch Wishnowski.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
4A.
From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
To Chase Edmonds.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 49ers, 29.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
They'll go for it with Edmonds. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield. And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right? Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out. Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch. Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs. They keep it with Henry on first down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up.
Here's Allen to throw it.
At the 44-yard line.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th. All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition. Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful. Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners 40.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage. Forced out to his left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
14.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that in.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run for it. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays. But it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Again, it's Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4. From Murray. You're right. he's going to be taken down here with a... So the big play, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to fourth down. There goes Murray. He finds an opening past the 40. Isabella. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not over timeouts, as you just noted. They're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And the busy night for Henry continues. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. Allen. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. You got the slim lead late and the... So why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Right. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last this Monday. 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Chase Edmonds, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down.
Now Murray.
Yards to go.
And he's got Fitzgerald. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now Murray off play action. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy. In the red zone before going out. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well. And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Chase.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And the lead is up to 5. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's James. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
James on the return. The 9 10.
Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 5. A little over 30 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. That's complete out left to Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. He's going to let it from his linebacker spot.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on eSports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.